Hello, my name is Zoe and this channel is called Snowy Simply Draws Stuff. Originally this was an art channel, but I've recently really wanted just to start YouTube the way I've always wanted to. I'll also post art videos on this channel because I love to do everything art. I love to paint, draw, colour, digitally colour, just everything you could ever imagine with any kind of like art material. I just really like to do. But this video is going to be about stereotypes, or my opinion on stereotypes. I know that everybody has their own opinion, so if you don't agree with this opinion, don't think badly of it. Just think that it's somebody else's opinion. It's perfectly fine to all have your own opinion. Comment down below what you think about stereotypes and carry on watching if you want to. First of all, if you don't already know, I'm British. American people could probably already tell by the accent, because that's how people usually like define British people when they first see them on YouTube. And to be honest, that's how most British people find out about British YouTubers. They just listen to the voices and see where they come from. Well, that's what I did anyway. But okay, let's get on with it. British people are defined by accents, as I've just said. That's what most people think of when they think British people. So if I said British to an American person, what would probably run through their mind, in my opinion, would be first their accents, of course. Like, next would be tea and crumpets, because every American kind of thinks, oh, all of the British people like tea. That's not necessarily the case, because some people don't like tea. Me personally, I love tea and crumpets. Holy crap, I absolutely love tea and crumpets. Can't get enough of them sometimes. Next, scones. Scones are so nice, but you've got to have them with jam and cream, or just jam will do. But you've got to have them with something because they are really good. Next would be like the royal family and the Queen, because it's even on our coins. This is 10p, by the way. I also have a 2p as well. I have two pence and 10p, so that's 12p. So another thing that people think about when they say British is Doctor Who. Well, most of the people who like nerdy things like Doctor Who, Sherlock and all that kind of Tumblr, because Doctor Who is actually British. Well, Welsh, because it's made in Cardiff and Wales is a part of the UK in general. So why do I talk about stereotypes? Well, the other day my sister was actually playing Bratz Rock Angels on the PS2, one of my old games personally, and the stereotype for the British people was completely wrong. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that game again, because when I was younger it just didn't really bother me, but now that I look at it in retrospect of my age and this whole thing with the internet, it's really annoying, because they portray the British people as punks, and we are not punks. Well, some of us are, but that's a whole nother story. But we are also not 100% posh, like most people think. As Damn It's Not On Fire usually says, articulate. Yeah, I went there. Hetalia is a Japanese anime that is from the view of the Japanese people of everyone else. I'm not going to talk about this too much, but I'm only going to talk about how British people are seen by these Japanese within the show. And the one thing that really irritates me about Italia, even though it is funny at the same time, is that show says that the British can't cook. The British don't know how to make food that tastes good. And that is not true. It's only what they think. Well, what the producers or the animators or whoever makes Italia, it's only what they think of British food. It's not what everyone else thinks. Because some people like British food and other people don't. Personally, I find that British food, I don't know, it tastes better because I've went to America twice now and they were both for 2-week periods. So I kind of know what American food tastes like. Obviously it's just Florida. I can't really make a whole perception of America, only Florida. But the food is like the same as everywhere else in America. But I wouldn't know that because I'm British and I've only been to Florida. I do want to also go to other places as well as New York, California, all these different states that I've never been to. It's just going to be amazing if I could go there. So I can't really make a proper judgment on American people. I can slightly, but not completely. American food is really good. I really like American food. It's just that after about a 2-week period of just eating and eating and eating American food, oh my god, because I'm British, my digestive system just goes, no, you cannot take any more. Especially with food. Freaking corn syrup. Why do you use corn syrup? I really don't know. What is the point? Just use normal sugar. But then again, if they did that, their food would be so high in calories, they'd have diabetes just by looking at the food. We all have different opinions at the end of the day. Emma, my friend, has actually filmed a clip to put in this video. We live in 2 completely different towns, and to me that just blows my mind that we can just do that. So yeah, here we go. I'll see you next week or the week after. It depends whether I can stop procrastinating. Bye!